The jungle was alive with the sounds of insects buzzing and leaves rustling in the humid breeze. Four children, Ethan, Maya, Leo, and Sophia, were lost in its depths, their clothes torn and faces streaked with sweat and dirt. But being lost was the least of their worries. Something was hunting them, something that shouldn't exist. It all started when their school's science club won a trip to a top-secret research facility near the Amazon. The scientists there were experimenting with cloning technology, creating replicas of extinct species. But one of their experiments went horribly wrong. A human clone had been made, and it wasn't just a copy. It was faster, stronger, and had an unnatural instinct to hunt. When the creature broke free, chaos erupted. The kids were separated from the adults and ran into the jungle, escaping the facility's alarms and the terrifying growls of the rogue clone. Now, deep in the wilderness, they had to rely on their wits to survive. "We need to find high ground," Maya whispered, pressing against a tree. "If we stay on the forest floor, we're sitting ducks." Leo, the tech-savvy one, checked his watch. "The facility should be north. If we can find a river, we follow it downstream." "Easier said than done," Ethan muttered, gripping a broken branch like a weapon. "That thing moves like a panther. We don't stand a chance." Sophia, always the calmest, took a deep breath. "We do stand a chance, if we think smart. It's a clone, right? That means it was made in a lab. Maybe it has weaknesses." The children moved cautiously through the thick jungle, avoiding open spaces and using vines and fallen logs for cover. Hours passed. The sun dipped below the trees, casting long shadows that seemed to breathe with unseen movement. Then, a snap, a footstep, too heavy to be an animal. "Run!" Ethan shouted. They darted through the undergrowth, their hearts pounding. The clone was right behind them, moving with inhuman speed. They zigzagged between trees trying to lose it, but it was relentless. Leo had an idea. "We need to lead it into the quicksand near the river." They changed direction, pushing their legs to the limit. The jungle opened to a small clearing where the ground was wet and unstable. The kids ran across carefully, but the clone charged ahead, blind with rage. The moment it stepped in, the ground swallowed its feet. It thrashed and roared, but the more it fought, the deeper it sank. "We did it!" Sophia gasped, collapsing onto the grass. As the creature sank beneath the earth, its glowing eyes locked onto them one last time before vanishing. Silence settled over the jungle. By dawn, they followed the river back to civilization, their terrifying adventure behind them. But one thought lingered in their minds. What if the scientists made more clones? And what if next time they weren't so lucky?